So, how's it going, mountain bikers? Welcome back to Monkey Wrench MTB. I think I've ever shown you that before. Gemma got me that as a Christmas present last Christmas. Awesome. And I don't know if I've ever talked about it actually as well. That logo was actually drawn for me by my very talented son. Come up with the idea for the channel name, Monkey Wrench MTB, which is based on the Foo Fighters. I just asked my son Nathan to draw me a logo, and he came up with that, which I am very proud of. I think it's really, really cool. Seems to be a lot of mountain biking related things which have monkeys in their logos, but I don't care because my son drew that and it's awesome. Okay, in this video I am going to talk about my top 5 MTB Game Changers. And what do I mean by Game Changers? Well, to me it means something which for fairly low cost, little investment, gives you a massive return in terms of how easy it makes your mountain biking life. And I just want to say, just in case any of you don't know, or if you haven't realised from my videos, I am not a sponsored rider. I am not affiliated with anybody. I'm not a brand ambassador for any bike or any product. So any products you see me using in these videos, I have bought and paid for with my own hard-earned cash. This is all just a hobby for me. Number 1 on the list in these top 5 MTB Game Changers is this stuff. You might have noticed this stuff on the front of my bike whenever I'm doing a trail video. It is called Cable-Tex Spiral Binding, and you can get it on Amazon. I'll leave links in the description for all the products I'm talking about today. You can currently get it on Amazon for £2.81 for 2 meters of it, so dirt cheap. And what I use this for is to quiet my cables on the bike. So if any of you out there do any GoPro videos or any footage while you're on the trail, you'll know that the number 1 bugbear is noise, and noise that you can't control while you're on the bike. So this is one of the solutions for completely eradicating cable rattle on the bike whenever you're shooting videos. So this is a wee bit of it brand new, and basically I'll just show you it on the bike. So you can see it wrapped around the 2 cables. So it's the brake and the shifter cable on that side, and the brake and the dropper post cable on this side, and it basically just holds them together. Then I tend to zip tie them in the middle just to hold the 2 pieces together, and it's completely flexible and it completely eradicates cable rattle. The cables just do not move when you're going down the trail. It just looks pretty neat. I really like it. So that's number 1. Number 2, these things, and most mountain bikers will probably have already heard of these. It's Pedros tire levers. Now, why is a tire lever a game changer, I hear you say? I remember when I was a kid changing or fixing punctures on my BMX and using the wrong end of a fork out of my mum's cutlery drawer to get the tire off. These days you get all sorts of things, all sorts of different tire levers. You get the free ones that come with puncture repair kits like these. These are slime ones, and rule of thumb for me, if you can bend that with your hand, it's not going to get a tire on or off. It's just going to break. I've lost count of the number of tire levers that I have broken over the years. And for here in the workshop, I invested in these things. They're solid metal, so they don't bend at all. X-Tools tire levers, but the danger with those is because they're solid metal, there's a good chance of them damaging a rim, and I have scraped and scored a few rims with those. So these Pedros tire levers, they are currently available on Amazon, as far as I'm aware, for $4.99 for a set, and they appear to be made of alien spec military grade plastic of some description. They do not bend, they do not break, they are completely indestructible, and they will get any tire on or off. It's still not an easy job, and top tip, when you're putting a tire on, make sure the bead of the tire is as close to the middle of the rim as possible, because then it has less diameter to stretch around, and that makes it a lot easier to get it on. But these things, game changer. Number 3 on the list is these bad boys, the Fidlock water bottle system. I don't know how many water bottles I had lost by them bouncing out of cages whenever you're coming down a trail, but these things, they work with a magnetic sort of interlocking clip system, and then they just clip onto the bike like that, and then when you come to take them off, it's a simple twist, clip on like that and twist back off. Now these have been down some of the most gnarly rocky, crazy, loose, bouncy trails in Spain, and not once did any of them move off the bike. You can currently get those on Amazon for just under £30. I also think if you're riding the bike, if you're riding with a pack, with a hydration pack, so you don't need a water bottle, it's much cleaner looking on the bike. I know it's one of those simple things that people probably wouldn't really think about, and they're like, it's just a water bottle, but it makes such a difference when you're riding the bike on the trail to not have to worry about losing your water bottle and knowing that it's always going to be there. Even when you crash the bike, these things don't fall off. So number 4 on my mountain biking game changers list is, it's actually 2 products, but I always use them together. If you live in Northern Ireland or the UK or even Northern Europe, mountain biking at this time of year, you're going to get soaked, wet, muddy, and if you went to the trail in your car, you're not going to want to bring all that mud and everything into your car. Some trailheads have changing facilities, but a lot of them don't. Rather than getting naked in a car park, what I do is I use one of these, which is just one of these sort of hooded towel robes. You can put that on over yourself to cover yourself completely, and in combination with this guy, the Vroombag, which is basically a big circular mat which you put down on the ground and step into it in all your dirty mountain biking clothing, kick it all off, get the robe over the top of you, you can strip it all off into the bag, and then just step your foot in the middle of the bag and pull up the ropes on either side, and it just encloses all the mud, muck, wet gear into one place, which you can then stuff in your car and take out to get washed whenever you get home. Those towel robes, you can get them in all sorts of different places. Amazon, they go for around £20, and the Vroombag is available, seems to only be available directly from vroombag.com, and it retails at £35. And last but by no means least on my top 5 mountain biking game changers is this bad boy. This is the Mobi V15 portable pressure washer. I keep this in the back of my car, and again on the theme of keeping things clean before you put it back in the car. At the end of the trail when the mud's still wet, using this thing just to spray down the bike before you put it back in the car, it just makes it so much easier rather than putting a horrible muddy bike in your car. This was given to me as a gift by Gemma, but I believe you can get them on Chain Reaction Cycles. I think you can probably get them on Amazon as well. Seem to go for between £70 and £100 depending on what kind of offer you get. But fill it up with 15 litres of water there. It comes with various accessories which you can use for washing the bike as well. You plug it into your car cigarette lighter, and it's by no means a pressure washer. The pressure in it is perfect for hosing down a bike because it's not going to do your bearings or your bottom bracket or anything any damage. So there you go guys, that's my top 5 mountain biking game changers. If you like this video, if you enjoy the content, please consider subscribing, click the like button. Anything you use that makes your mountain bike life easier, let us know in the comments down below.